if you can see Pepper back there sleeping. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing another 3 looks, 1 palette makeup tutorial, and I'm doing it with this new Rimmel Jewel Rocks palette. If you guys would like to see how to do this makeup look and 2 other looks, just keep on watching and I'm gonna go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay guys, so this is my first look, which I'm calling Golden Hour. And I'm just using this Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. You definitely want to make sure and use an eyeshadow primer with this palette because it will help these eyeshadows to be more vibrant and to keep them from creasing. And then I'm just going in with that 3rd shade and the Morphe M513 brush, and I'm just brushing that in my crease and also in the outer V. Then I'm just going in with this matte peach and the Morphe E36 brush, and I'm just really placing this directly into the crease, just really shaping it out and taking my time with this. And I did go in a couple of times with that shadow and built it up to the level, like the intensity that I wanted it. So just be patient and just slowly build that color up, because you don't want to put too much of it in the crease at first. You just want to make it look like it's just kind of smoking out from the crease. And then I'm going in with that 1st shade, and I did get the shadow on the brush first and then mist it with the MAC Fix Plus. And you definitely want to make sure to use either a setting spray or use this eyeshadow wet, because it's going to make this eyeshadow really intense and like a metallic shade, which is what you want with this look. And as you will see here in a minute, I actually go in with some more of that color on my finger to make it even more intense. So yeah, that color, I mean, it's not as intense as it could be by itself, so you definitely want to use it with a makeup setting spray. Then I'm just going back with the Morphe E36 brush, and I put some more of that peach shade on the brush, and I'm just going over the edges to make sure that that's blended really well, but I still want somewhat of a crisp edge there. So I'm just slowly blending that out, and then I'm going in with a makeup remover wipe and just cleaning up the edges. For the lower lash line, I'm going in with this matte green in the palette and the Morphe M213 brush, and I'm just smudging that as close as I can to the lashes there and slowly kind of bringing it down and blending it out. Then I'm just going back in with this matte mustard color and the Sigma E30 brush, and I'm just blending out that green, and I really like the effect this color makes with the green. It makes it like a brighter green with the 2 colors mixed together. So I really liked the way that that turned out, just smoking it out there, and I did go in a couple of times and build it up to the intensity that I wanted. And now I'm just going in with the CoverGirl Get In Line matte black liquid liner, and I'm just doing a subtle just winged out eyeliner. For my inner corner highlight, I'm just going in with the Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit, and one of my all-time favorite highlights, just the highlight shade in that palette, and I'm just popping it there in the inner corner and also putting it on my brow bone. On to look number 2, and I'm going back in with the Photo Focus eyeshadow primer from Wet n Wild. I really like this eyeshadow primer. It's one of my favorites. And then I'm going in with this really pretty teal and the MAC Fix Plus, just misting it there on my makeup brush. But you don't have to use the MAC Fix Plus. You could use just whatever setting spray that you have. The e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set is also a great option. And then I'm just going in with the dark navy blue color and putting that on the last half of my eyelid and just shaping out like a cat eye shape there and just blending between the two shades. Going in with that mustard shade and the Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. Now, whenever I blend this out, it's not going to blend the shape out completely with the mustard color, so I do go in with the dark navy shade and also blend it out some more. I don't necessarily want that shape to be completely gone because I like the effect that it gives, but I do want it to be a little softer and not as harsh. So I do go in with this mustard shade and build it up several different times. I probably went in 3 different times to build it up, and I just use windshield wiper motions and circular motions to blend it in. I'm just using my Vera Mona color switch to clean off that Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush, and then I'm going in with the navy blue shade and just focusing that color here in the outer V, and I'm just using little circular motions and then just kind of pulling it into the crease just a little bit. I do go in probably about 3 different times to just build up that navy blue color. I mean, it's not a super intense color, like it's one of those shades that you do have to build up a little bit, kind of like the shimmery purples in their Electric Violet palette. But as you can see, like it still keeps that cat eye shape, but just makes it look a little softer. And then I'm going in with a makeup remover wipe to clean up the edges. For my inner corner highlight, I'm just going in with this really pretty, it's like a goldish green color. It looks really pretty as an inner corner highlight. And I'm just using this small BH Cosmetics angled brush to pop that there in the inner corner. I'm using some more of this mustard yellow on the lower lash line to smudge out this teal with the Sigma E30 brush. For the waterline, I'm going in with this NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Sunrise Blue, and it is such a beautiful blue color. It really complements this eye look. And if you are curious about the foundation I used or lipstick or blush that I used on any of the looks, I will have all the products I used on each look listed down below for you guys in the description box. For my crease color with this look, I'm going in with that mustard shade again and the Morphe M513 brush, and I'm just blending that in the crease with windshield wiper motions and circular motions, and I'm also blending it there in the outer V. I'm just going in with this dark green, the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just misting that there on my brush to make this eyeshadow even more intense. And then I'm just using this Sigma concealer brush, and I'm just brushing it all over my all over my eyelid. I try to kind of shape out a cat eye shape with this, but it didn't really work out so great this time. And it doesn't really matter because I go in and just blend all that out anyway, kind of make it look like a green smoky eye. And then I just do the exact same process on the other eye. To blend out the crease, I'm going in with the matte green and the Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just blending there along the edge of the shimmery green color. Next, I'm going in with that second shimmery, like really pretty green shade and just popping it there on the center of my eyelid. And then I wanted to intensify it a little more, so I just went in with the Jane Ardell Deluxe shader brush and just kind of blended the edges of that shadow there. Then I'm going in with a makeup remover wipe and just cleaning up the edges before I do my foundation and concealer. To blend out the lower lash line, I'm going in with that dark matte green color and the Morphe M213 brush, and I'm just smudging that there on the lower lash lines. Then I go in with the mustard shade and the Sigma Pencil E30 brush and just smoke out the lower lash line. Then I'm just going in with some more of that same color that I used on the center of the eyelid, and I'm just popping it there for my inner corner highlight. Like I said in the other video, if there is anything I can do to improve this, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.